Yo, look, I'm gonna tell you some signs that your life is changing. But first, I want to tell you your life is changing because you have prayed for this. Now, you may have people, you may have friends, family leaving your life, but you ask God to give you more independence. You ask God to cut people out of your life that don't serve you anymore. Or you may be going through a bad relationship right now, or things might just be crumbling in your life. You may have lost your job, or you may have, lost your car, or you got into an accident, or something bad has happened to you. But you ask God for wisdom, you ask God for knowledge. Now, let me tell you, your life will always get bad before your life gets better, because we have to learn something in our past, to really glow up in our future. Like, for example, like I just said, you may be going through a breakup, or you may be going through, relationship issues, but you guys ask for wisdom. We're going to need that wisdom for when we do come up in life, because I said this in my last video, but everything in life is a cycle. We're going to have a cycle of when our life is good. We're going to have a cycle of when our life is bad. We're going to have a cycle of when, we go through a love phase. We're going to have a cycle when we go through, depression, whatever it is. So we're gonna need this information that we get from our past cycles, to like really evolve and to know what to do. And the next time we have a trial, or the next time we go through certain issues in our life. Now, everything that is going on in your life, just remember that you have prayed for it, and it's something that you really want, but we have to go through trials to get to where we want to be, because God shapes us into the person that we need to be to receive our blessings, or to be able to help other people in our life. For example, I've a lot of people have gone through similar situations that I have, right? But God has given me the wisdom, and God has given me the courage, and God has just given me the ability to make videos and to speak it. And some people resonate with it, some people don't, but it is what it is. Everybody has their own gift that God is putting them through so they can help other people go through it. And you may not realize it right now, but you do have the ability to affect people. You do have the ability to change people's lives. And that is what it's all about. Using our knowledge from whatever trials we went through and just sharing it, or just trying to help somebody else get through it, or whatever it is. But just know that your life is going to change. Just know that your life has a purpose. Just know that your life is important. And just know that while you're in this, season of change, or whatever it is, you're going to go through a lot of, hurt. You're going to go through a lot of, mind trials that you're not going to think that you can make it out, or you're going to think that, man, is it even worth going through this, or can I even do this, or am I even built for this? Or you're going to be like, man, why is this happening to me, or why am I going through this? I only do good in my life. It shouldn't be happening to me. Just know you're going to go through a lot of, mind and spiritual trials in your life, man. But the thing is once you get out of that, once you see why you're going through it, like once you get to the other side of, the all the doubt, or the depression that you're going through, or all the heartbreak that you're going through, once you get to the other side, you're gonna see why you went through it. And from my personal experience, you're gonna be grateful of, like, damn, I remember when I was feeling this way about this situation, and I made it out. But if I wasn't feeling that way, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? So once you get out of your tough situation, you're gonna feel like this feeling of gratefulness. You're gonna feel like this feeling of like relief, or you're just gonna be happy that you went through what you went through to be where you are now, or to be where you want to be in the future. So it's gonna, you might not see it right now, but I promise you, it will eventually happen, because you didn't go through all that suffering. You didn't go through all that, challenging events that you went through. You didn't do all that for nothing, because like I said, we all are going to change. Our lives are changing right now. So once you get out of that challenging era in your life, you're going to see, like, what you're really made out of. You're going to see what type of person you are. This, like, the stuff that you're going through right now, it's going to make or break you. Some people wouldn't be able to, handle your situation. Some people would immediately break in your situation. Some people would give up. But that's the thing. God is like molding you into a person that's going to be able to, like, share their experiences, or he wouldn't give you anything that you couldn't handle, like he's going to turn you into somebody that you didn't even know you could be, or he's going to turn you into somebody that you knew you always could be, but you didn't have maybe you didn't have like the courage to do what you needed to do, or maybe you didn't know that you could reach it, or maybe you didn't know how to get there. He's going to show you a way. He's going to show you what type of person you can become. I promise you, like 2 years ago, I always knew, like, well, not 2 years ago, but when I was young, I always knew I could give advice. But I never knew that I would make YouTube videos and, it was, some people would like resonate with me. Or I never knew that, I would just sit here and just record. Like that never crossed my mind, but eventually, like, it just feels like I'm supposed to do it. So while you're in this season of change, just know that if you don't know your purpose, just know that you'll be taking steps up to your purpose. Or if you're not sure what it is, maybe it's your time to explore something, or maybe it's your time to, see what you like to. Maybe it's your time to see what you enjoy to do. Like maybe you need to do something new. Some people, they like art. Some people like music. Some people like, just going out exploring. Some people like talking to other people. Some people like volunteering, Maybe this season of change is just something to, really find yourself. And at the end of the day, all these trials and, challenges that you're going through, it all circles back to finding yourself, just like I just said. But yeah, finding yourself, that's really a hard thing to do. I'm not gonna lie, because we change every day. We always have new thoughts, or we always thinking of doing this and that, or we always want to be in this situation and not that situation. But finding yourself is really the ultimate goal of all these situations that you're going through. You need to figure out how you deal with this situation, or you need to figure out how your mindset is in that situation, or you need to figure out what to do when this relationship doesn't work, or when you lose this job, or when this opportunity doesn't work. It all depends on how you handle yourself and what you do next. So just know, any tough trial that you're going through right now, anything that you think that you don't deserve to go through, it's building yourself up to what you deserve. And at the end of the day, it's all part of just finding yourself and what you mean in the world, and how you want to be perceived in the world, and how you want to affect other people. Everybody has a story to tell, and your story is just getting written, basically. So that's all I wanted to say, man. Take care of yourself. Just know that it's not the end of the world. Everything gets better with time if you work through it. You can't just give up in your life. We all have, seasons of hard times and good times, but just know, after your hard time, your good times will come. And but when your good time is here, remember what you went through that hard time, so you don't ever forget, and you don't ever forget where you came from and what type of person you can be, and what type of person you were and through that situation. So just remember that and take care of yourself.